Hello and welcome to Watchlist Wipeout episode 2. So if you are new to this and you have no idea, feel free to check out the first episode. But basically what I'll be doing is trying to watch TV shows throughout the month. Like, my goal is to watch at least 4 TV shows, but I can definitely do more if I reach that amount. But 4 is my minimum and my goal for every time I do this. So the reason I am doing this is because I have so many TV shows on my watch list, so many TV shows I'm trying to get to, and I feel like sometimes I can get distracted or fall behind. So this is kind of to help me catch up and to watch as many shows as I can that I'm putting on my watch list for different streaming services. So for episode 2, what we will be doing is that for this episode, I will be trying to finish as many shows as I can that I have already started. So I try to keep track of TV shows I have started but haven't finished yet. So if I start a TV show and I don't binge it within the day or the weekend, I put it on a spreadsheet and I kind of keep track of what I have started and things I need to catch up on. So this episode is going to be a little bit different. I know we just started this, but typically I would do this for just 1 month, and then for the rest of the year we have October, November, and December. And typically in December I don't really watch anything or read anything or consume any media that really isn't Christmas. So if it's not Christmas, it's usually off my radar until the beginning of the year. So because of that, I was thinking that for this episode in particular, that I'm going to be combining the 2 months, October and November, and trying to watch as many shows as I can before December and before I get into the Christmas mood and I don't really want to watch anything but Christmas stuff. So yeah, usually it's 1 month. This time we're going to be combining 2 months. And so that would mean 8 episodes, which is still my minimum goal. But I am behind on TV, guys. I just haven't really been in the mood to watch a lot of TV lately. I've been in the mood to read a lot more, so that's what I've been doing. And currently, right now, I've only watched about 19 TV shows this year. I finished 19 TV shows. So my goal every year is 30 TV shows to hit that mark. And I'm close, but not that close. So I would need 11 more shows to watch to reach my goal. So my ultimate goal is to try to hit the 11 TV shows for this episode. I don't think I'm going to do that. My minimum goal is to watch 8 shows in total. So 4 shows for the month of October, 4 shows for the month of November. And if I can do that, I think that's a win. If I can reach 11 and hit my goal for the year of 30 TV shows, I will be so happy. Okay, so that isn't the only thing that I'm kind of changing for this month. So again, this month is focusing on shows that I've started but have not finished or are not completely up to date on. So I'm thinking for this episode, because a lot of the shows sometimes the reason I haven't finished them is because they haven't grabbed my attention enough to want to continue as much. When I'm in them, sometimes I'm like, okay, this is good, let me keep watching. But when I step away, sometimes I'm not motivated to keep going if I step away from the show. So I'm thinking this one might be a little bit harder for me to do if there are some shows that I'm I really need to get through and I'm just not feeling them. So what I'm doing for these 2 months and for this episode in particular is that if I finish a show on this list of ones I have already started, then I can reward myself with a show that I really want to see and to watch that. So for every show that I finish, I'm going to reward myself okay, I can pick out whatever show I want to watch to finish that I really want to see. Because honestly, there have been so many things coming up that I want to see and I just haven't gotten to anything. So I'm hoping this can be a motivation in both ways. So yeah, so hopefully that helps. I don't know if I'll do this again in the future. I definitely am not gonna always do this for end of the year, but just because I'm so behind and December is kind of a free month for me, I don't really force myself to watch anything during the month of December. I'm gonna really try during October and November to push through and to read as many TV shows as I can. So with that being said, this might be a very long episode. I apologize in advance, but let's buckle up, grab a snack, get cozy, and let's go on this ride together. I believe 2023 is when I officially started tracking, and I think once I made this Excel, I kind of tried to go back and see what I started and didn't finish. So I might have to make some edits on this because things have changed a bit, but majority this is correct. Okay, so again, 2021, Moesha and Gilmore Girls. I started them but didn't finish. So Gilmore Girls, I have seen the entire show. I started a rewatch. So I think I'm gonna take that one off because now currently I don't count rewatches or shows I've already seen before. I don't count them on any type of list. I might put them on a watch list, but I don't really count them towards anything because I have already watched them and finished them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take off Gilmore Girls because to me that doesn't count anymore. These are particularly shows I've never seen that I have started and haven't finished or caught up on. Okay, so we're gonna take out Gilmore Girls, and can we delete this row, please? Yes. Okay, so Moesha is the only one from 2021. Let's see. So we have, in 2022, we have The Witcher, The Hookup Plan, Tiger, I think it's Tiger King, not the Tiger King, but whatever. Lock and Key, Kaup Yarasi, and High Heat. At least for these first four, I'm going to highlight them. So there are maybe that would be the ones that would count officially for what we're doing. Okay, so 2023. Okay, so we have One Spring Night, Las Viramizar, I believe that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Mayans and Found. 2024, we have Who Killed Sarah, Tracker, So I Married, I think it's an anti-fan, not anti-fan. Okay, and then this year, 2025, we have Black Money Love, Love Alarm, Raising Dion, A Different World, White Collar, Pam and Tommy, and King the Land. Ooh, we got quite a list. Okay. Let's see. There are a couple things on here, at least for 2025. I know I'm not gonna continue with or finish. The reason I started them and didn't finish is because I just didn't like them and I don't want to continue with that show. And so two in particular that I know I'm definitely not going to continue with are Pam and Tommy. So I'm just going to give that a little red that I started. I think I watched maybe episode 1 and 2, or maybe I think I watched episode 2, and I knew it would be a little bit explicit content, and then when I got into it, it was more than I thought it would be, and I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't for me, so that's why I stopped that show. And then Love Alarm, I started it, and so I watched the first episode, and I believe after the first episode I was like, I'm not here for it. The reason I stopped that one and I don't want to go back is because of one of the main male characters. It took me a lot to even start it. It had been on my list for so long, took me so long to start it. And after that first episode, I was like, I'm over it. I don't want to watch this anymore. So those two I probably will not continue with. Everything else that's not highlighted is fair game. So let's see. Let me pick. We have Moesha, and I could do that and get rid of that one for 2021. I'm currently not in the mood for that at the moment, but I have a feeling I might want to hit that just so I can cross 2021 off my list and then not have any more. I know Who Killed Sarah. I was very close to finishing this show, and I was very close to finishing So I Married an Anti-Fan. King the Land I'm currently watching. I've just put a pause. Okay. I think for the first show that I want to watch is King the Land. So we're gonna watch that. That's gonna be my first show, and then once I finish that, I can reward myself. Okay, King of the Land. So we're gonna watch this one. Should I like star it or something? Let's do it orange, just saying I'm currently, and then we'll do green for when I finish it. Okay, so I'm gonna watch King of the Land. So this is a show about a girl who's always smiling, and she works at this hotel, and it's been kind of like her dream to work at this hotel. She loves how the employees greet their customers and people who are staying at the hotel, and like how they provide a great atmosphere for all their customers. And then the guy is kind of grumpy, and he is the owner's son of the hotel, and he's kind of back to learn how the hotel is run and get more into the business. And so they end up interacting more, and he's like, he doesn't like that she smiles all the time, that she's always happy. He's like, no, don't do that. But then she's like, these are genuine smiles, these aren't always fake smiles, I really do enjoy my job. And she kind of teaches him about like, it's okay to be happy and things like that. But I'm currently watching that, and he's kind of bringing, like, again, the hotel has been run by his older sister, and it's been a business, focus on business, focus on making money. He's kind of been spending more time with this girl, and he's kind of bringing more human aspect to the business side. It's like, I know we want to make money, but we need to focus on who got us here. So let's focus on all the customers we had, even the older ones that helped us when we started. Let's focus on the employees and reward them for how good they're doing. Like, have a good company working atmosphere for this hotel. So there's a lot he's trying to do. And his sister's mostly focused on the business side. She's like, we need to focus on making money. Why are you doing all this for the people? Like, we need to, like, you're not gonna help our business. So they're at odds at that, and she doesn't want him to take over, but I feel like their father kind of wants him to be more involved and kind of wants the son to help out and take over. So there's like that family dynamic. And then we have our main girl who's trying to raise up in the ranks and work really hard and just be a positive and nice person and try to get where she is by just being nice and a hard worker. So we have those two things. So I'm very close to finishing that show. I just stopped and paused for a while and then haven't gotten back. But I do enjoy this show. I just haven't had time to like sit and finish it like I really want to. So I'm gonna do that now with King of the Land. I'm very excited to continue the show, and I think it'll be a great start to this vlog. Okay, so I'll probably catch you guys next while I'm watching it, and then my final thoughts on the TV show. Okay, hello everyone. So I am still watching King of the Land. I've been finishing it up this week at work. I was having such a good time. I'm so upset that I haven't finished it by now because it's such a good show, and I just kind of like stopped and then forgot to come back. But it is really good. I'm glad I'm using this challenge or this wipeout to finally finish the show. So yeah, I have about 2 more episodes. I'm already through episode 15, and then 16 is the last episode. So I'm almost done. I'm actually going to be doing my hair while I finish the show. I feel like I'm always doing my hair or doing something with my hair while one of these are going on, because I'm gonna be taking out my braids actually, and really I can't do a lot of things when I'm doing my hair, so I'm like, let me just put on TV just to like pass the time and watch something while I'm doing something. And so it just happens to work out. So when I like kind of plan these or what would be like the best time, doing my hair always fall. I was like, oh, that'd be a perfect time to do my hair because I'm just gonna be watching TV anyway, so why not? So sorry if every time you see one of these I'm doing something to my hair, but it's just very convenient for me. So we're gonna do that. We're finishing the show. I'm probably gonna finish before I finish my hair. So since I'm finishing King of the Land, I get to pick a show of my choosing. It has to be from my watch list. Any of my watch lists, it has to be from one of them. But I can just choose whatever from the watch list. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick yet. I think I'm gonna peruse, but now we're gonna finish King of the Land while we're taking out these braids, and then I'll come back to you once I decide what show I'm gonna watch next. 8:05 and I just finished King the Land. Guys, it was really good. It was surprisingly so good. I don't know why it took me so long to watch. I feel like I didn't realize how good it was going to be, so I was thoroughly surprised. The ending had me like tearing up. It was emotional. It's just, I love a good happy ending. I really do enjoy this couple. I loved how there wasn't really like a huge breakup or anything like that, because I don't love those. So I really like that in this season. They definitely had their struggles, but overall it's a very, very good show. So cute. So if you're looking for a K-drama to watch, I highly suggest King the Land. I really, really enjoy their relationship. I loved how in love he was with her. He just loved her so much. And I loved how she kind of showed him like the people to the hotel and how important they are to the hotel, like kind of opened his mind a bit. So that was really, it was just really nice. I feel like I haven't been watching a whole lot of K-dramas recently, but like, you know, there's like those things that are just average, like okay, but I feel like this was just a really good K-drama. I feel like I haven't seen a really, really good one in a while, so I'm glad I watched this. And maybe I'll be in a K-drama mood, not sure, we'll see. But yeah, so I finished King the Land. It was so good. I'm not sure of my rating yet. I'm thinking of 4. I'm not sure if it was a 5, but like maybe 4.25. Like, it was really good. I started my hair around 6 and now it's 8, so that was like only 2 hours. But then I'll come back to you guys when I have decided what show I'm gonna pick for the next one I'm gonna watch. Hello. It is the next day. I just made myself a cup of tea. It's 9 a.m. so I shouldn't be this tired, but it's Saturday, so I'm just waking up, and I had this breakfast, so I just having my tea now. But yeah, I told you guys I finished King the Land. What else? I only have the top of my head left, so I got a lot done. I'm very surprised. So I should only be like a couple more hours. Hopefully I'm done by 11, my hair, and then I can continue on and wash it and everything. But the show I decided to watch was Pieces of Her. I'm not sure when I added this to my watch list, but I think I saw something about it on TikTok and I added it to my list a while ago, and I was like, I don't know, this one was just calling to me, so I decided to do this one next. It's only 8 episodes. I'm assuming it's just limited series, but I don't know. I haven't watched it. I mean, I haven't like finished it. I watched episode 1 last night, and yo, it's intense. It's intense. It's really about a story about like a mother and a daughter. And the daughter is like she just turned 30. She's kind of like doesn't know what she wants to do with her life. She had come back home to take care of her mom, and she's kind of, I don't know if it's like stuck in her like where she is, but she doesn't really know what she wants to do. She doesn't know if she wants to go back to where she was, or I don't know. She doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life. And her mom, like, you know, and trying to encourage her, like, just be a good mom and everything. At least for the first episode and what I saw in the trailer for this show, they're eating at, I'm assuming breakfast, lunch, maybe. They're just eating out at like a diner or like a little restaurant in the town. And this gunman starts shooting at people in the restaurant. And the mom is like only thinking of her daughter. She's like, get down, get down. And the mother's just protecting her daughter. But then the gunman turns on them. And the mother does try to stop the gunman. She's like, just leave us. Like, please just take me, not my daughter. She knocks the gun out of his hand and she ends up taking him down. And of course, someone was videotaping in the restaurant, and the video of her taking him down is getting a lot of attention. And kind of after that moment, we kind of see the mother's demeanor, like attitude, shift, and we start to see that there's more to her than we know. And so she tells her daughter, like, you need to get out, I need you to leave in the morning. And the daughter's very confused. She's like, Mom, you're in the hospital, like, because she got hurt taking down this man. And she's like, I'm gonna take care of you. And the mother's like, no, I want your stuff gone in the morning. Like, very abrupt, very like sudden. And the daughter doesn't quite understand, but she's like, okay, I'll give my mom her space. So when the daughter's getting ready to leave, someone is coming after the mom, and it's just like a lot happening within like 24 hours, and the daughter is so confused because she's like, what is going on? And so the daughter like helps and protects her mom from this guy attacking them, and then the mother gives her instructions. It's like, did you call the police? And the daughter's like, yeah, I did. She's like, okay, you need to go before the police get here. I need you to do this, that, the other thing. And so the daughter's like, Mom, why can't we tell the police? The mother does not trust the police, and she tells her daughter, I need you to follow these directions, go, and when I call you, then we're good. So it's really intense, graphic. So if you don't like graphic, maybe this isn't for you, but already in the first scene, it's wow, it's just more than I thought it would be. But I'm very interested, and it looks really good. I just watched one episode and I was so tired last night, that's why I stopped. But I'm gonna continue on. Hopefully I can finish it today, and I'll be 2 shows down. But yeah, this show looks really good. I'm really interested to see what's going on with the mom. Like, we see like little bits of flashbacks just in season 1, like something happened to her in the past. We don't know the mom's upbringing, so there's a lot of secrets we don't know, and the daughter doesn't know anything at all. And this is all very shocking to her. She's like, why is my mom acting like this? This is so weird. But I think it's because of all the publicity she was getting from being like a good Samaritan, a hero or whatever, and the mother likes to stay low. So yeah, I'm gonna continue that show on episode 2, and we're gonna see what happens. The daughter, I feel bad for her because a lot of people are calling her like a coward or whatever because of what happened, because she worked for like a 911 dispatch or whatever, and so I guess she wears a uniform that looks like a cop's uniform, but she's not an actual cop. And so people saw the video of her mom protecting her and was like, are you serious? This cop is not standing up or didn't do anything. So she's getting a lot of hate, and she's just struggling with like not knowing what to do with her life, not having a path, and then this happens, and now all this with her mom. It's a lot going on. But we will see what happens. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm going to finish up the tops of my head, and then when I finish the top, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to wash it, but whatever. Okay, I will come back to you later. But yeah, I'm going to finish this tea first. Guys, so I just finished Pieces of Her on Netflix, 8 episodes, and it was really good. I'm thinking I'm gonna give this like a 3.5. It was more thriller, definitely like a lot of plot twists and turns, things I didn't really see coming happening in this show, which was really good and really cool. It caught me by surprise a lot of times. Not sure where certain things were going, but yeah, I don't know if this was supposed to have a season 2 because it left off where it possibly could have been a season 2, but it's only the 1 season. But it's definitely worth a watch. Yeah, if you like a thriller show with a lot of twists and turns and you don't really know what's coming, definitely watch Pieces of Her. Again, it's about a mother-daughter, and basically something happens and kind of like the mom's past is catching up with her, and her daughter had no idea, so her daughter is kind of learning everything on the run while things are happening. The mom is still holding secrets, not telling her daughter everything while she's on the run as well. A lot of family drama in this as well, and just every time I was like, okay, maybe this is where this story is going. Like another layer or another truth is revealed where I didn't see where it was going. So very, very good. highly suggest watching this show. I'm trying to think if there's another show that reminded me of it. And the first thing that came to mind was The Night Agent, just because in this show there is a little bit of politics, which causes some of events to happen and take place and having to do with like politics and morals. So it's not too political, but if you like the politics in The Night Agent, if you're looking for another political show, it's not exactly like that. But the reason I would suggest Night Agent is because that show also had a lot of like secrets revealed, twists and turns, and kind of when a new truth was revealed, a new layer of secrecy, and more things kept coming to light that you didn't really see coming from the beginning, or you never really would have guessed this is where the show was going. And of course there's like that one, what's his name, Jake? I forget his name, Paul, but whatever, the main guy, he was trying to figure things out along the way. So that The Night Agent, that part of The Night Agent reminded me a lot of this show, pieces of her. So if you like that aspect of The Night Agent, I would definitely give this show a try. You might really like it. And it's 8 episodes, so you can watch it in a day or in a weekend. But since I finished my 2 shows, I finished the show I was supposed to watch, and I started, which was King of the Land. I finished that one. And then my reward was this show. So now we're going to go back and see what else I need to finish. Okay. So let's go down to King of the Land. Currently it's on orange. That's the last show, right? Yeah. So we're going to change this to green, saying that I finished. Again, at the end, I will be clearing out everything I haven't finished by the time we finish this video. But for right now, we're just going to highlight it green so I know that I've done that show already. But what show should I do next? I did just watch 2 shows from Netflix, so maybe I should try a different show. We still have Moesha from 2021. I don't know if I want to do that one yet. I feel like I want to get Moesha off my list, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for that one just yet. Black Money Love, I know it just came off Netflix, and I'm not sure where to watch that right now, and that show's pretty long. I think I kind of want something that's a little bit shorter at the moment to finish up, because I'm halfway done my hair, so I kind of just want something to finish up tonight into tomorrow, and then maybe just start a whole new show starting Monday. Let's see, Who Killed Sarah? I could possibly do that. That one's also more of a thriller. Do I want to watch 2 thrillers back to back? I don't know. Let's see, what else do we have up here? Okay, so we have Moesha. And again, the yellow ones were shows that like I completed the season and I just need to catch up on the season. So those are backups. Those I probably won't be focusing on. I'm leaning towards One Spring Night. It's a K-drama I started. I just didn't love it when I was watching it. It was okay. Let me see how many episodes I have left in that one, because I watched quite a few. Okay, so it's 16 episodes and I watched 2. Wow. So that'd be 14. Who Killed Sarah might be the one I'd be able to finish. I know One Spring Night is another Netflix show, but I'm thinking that's the one I'm gonna go to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one Spring Night. So I'm gonna just highlight that in orange. Okay, and that's the one we're gonna be watching next. Okay, we're gonna be watching One Spring Night on Netflix. I know it's the 3rd Netflix show I'm watching, so maybe I'll choose a different show next time, but I'm just currently watching Netflix at the moment. Let's see. So I don't remember too much about this show. I know it's a K-drama, 2 people. I think it's like the romance is about the adults are a little bit older, like not, I don't want to say old, but like not in like your early mid-20s. I think they might be older, maybe late 20s, 30s. And I believe he had a son. I just think the pacing was really slow for the show, so maybe that's why I didn't enjoy it. But I guess we're going to be watching that now. So yeah, we'll start One Spring Night and I will come back to y'all. So I'm currently watching One Spring Night on Netflix. And I'm not enjoying myself. I'm doing my hair still, so I think I'm going to just watch it, have it on while I'm finishing up my hair, which I should be done in like an hour with the last, there's like the last bit of my hair left. So I should be done soon. And each episode's about an hour, which for this show is too long. I am sorry to say that I don't really care that much anymore. Maybe I should went back and watch the first 2 episodes, but the amount I don't enjoy this, I don't want to do that either. But what I basically remembered from the show before I started back up again is these 2 people, and they liked each other, but it was like, you know, like very slow pace, which is very usual for K-dramas. But the woman, she is in a relationship and is kind of heading towards the road of marriage, and like both of their families are like, okay, we're just waiting for them to like hurry up and get engaged so we can be like married. So like everyone knows it's coming, kind of, or like that's the road they believe their relationship's on. Even they kind of talked about it a bit, and they believe that they're on it, but they're just not, at least right now in their relationship, they're not that happy. They're like both second guessing like this. They both have second guessing, but I don't think either one of them wants to be the one to end it, and I think they kind of want to make it work. I don't know, this is just what I'm gathering from, but like again, there's a strain on the relationship right now. This relationship is kind of heading towards marriage, so that's kind of like red flags, I guess, for them. And then we have our main man, and he is a single father, but there's something weird with that about the mom, and how like, oh, I'm a single dad, I have a kid, so it's not really that easy for me to date. And I don't believe that the way he lost the mother of the son, I don't know if they were married, if it was like a widow thing. I don't believe it was a widow thing, because I think maybe that would have a different connotation, but it seems like something happened with the relationship and the mother is no longer there. His dating prospects are not very like high. He doesn't have a lot of options, or like he's not like the cream of the crop to most women. This is what I'm believing from context clues from the show. So we have our 2 men here, the single dad and the woman who's in a relationship, and they're kind of, they kind of have a connection, but she's like, we can be friends, and he's like, I don't want to just be your friend. So he really likes, like, they both like each other, and she's in a relationship, so she's they have not crossed the line, but I believe there is some type of emotional cheating going on, at least in her end, because they both have some type of emotional connect. I'm only on episode 3, y'all. I just finished episode 3, and there's 16 episodes, and I don't know how long I can do this. But anyway, like she has an emotional connection with this guy. Like when he texts her, she smiles, and it seems like she wants to spend more time with him than her actual boyfriend. So, girl, if that's not a red flag, maybe you need to take a look at this relationship. And so she's trying to respect her relationship and not crossing any lines, but also some people have brought up, well, if we're just friends, why are you hiding him? Why are you hiding me? Just tell your boyfriend then, if it's not that, if we're just friends. So people have been bringing this up to her, and she's like, it's nothing, blah, blah. And so people are saying this, well, like, if it's nothing, why are you acting suspicious? All this, because she knows it's something up, and she doesn't want her boyfriend to know. So yeah, so that is everything that's currently happening at the moment. I'm not enjoying it, I think, because the pacing. Like, typically K-dramas are slow. I've watched a lot of them, and I'm used to this I'm used to a slower pace. Like, you don't get a reward, don't really get a kiss until like towards the end, or it's like very slow burn. This, I think the actual show is just not just the relationship, the actual show pacing is very slow, and there's not enough in it for me to be interested. Even in the relationship, I'm not even that interested. The pacing and how there's nothing else in the show I'm really that interested in. There's this other relationship in the show where this woman and this man are like separated. She kind of wants to be getting a divorce, I believe, soon, and he's like, no, I don't want a divorce, whatever. I don't even care about that relationship. I don't care about the side storylines. Like, nothing in this show as of right now is making me want to continue watching it. And I'm on episode 3. And there's 13 more episodes, and all of them are an hour. So I'm really debating if I'm even going to continue this show. Because I'm like, if I'm not enjoying it, is it worth it? after, at least for today, once my hair is done, I'm not gonna watch the show. I'm gonna be watch something else. I think I'm gonna watch football. It's Sunday, so I'm just gonna. Eagles don't play today, but it's Sunday, and I'm just gonna watch football TV shows to make me happier, because this isn't making me happy. I might read a book. I don't know. I'm not enjoying this show, and I think this is what this challenge is about. Kind of, it's like trying to finish the shows I started, but there's a reason I didn't finish some of them. I just did not enjoy them. And do I really want to take time my day to hate watch a show and then eventually maybe just give it 2 or 1 stars? I don't know. It's kind of 16 episodes. If it was like 8 or 10, that's different. It's 16 each over an hour. I don't even know if I want to do that. Here's what I'm deciding. If after today, if I'm going to continue it, in what way am I continuing? Like, am I just going to watch it during my lunch break? Or am I going to try and watch it during the gym? So like while I'm walking, it's just on there. I'm like, how can I get myself to finish this show? And it's going to have to be a way for me to finish it when I'm doing something else. It's like, I don't think I want to finish this on my actual free time when there's nothing, like if I'm just lying in bed or sitting on the couch. I don't want to pick up the show for that. And then another part of me is like, do I just not continue and just like, this is it? Just stop watching. Like, it's just not for me. And then watch something I actually want. Because technically, I didn't finish, but technically I continued on with the show, and I was like, this is not for me, and it's probably just to be taken off the list. It's like, it's not what I want to continue on. I'm okay. And then I get to watch something I do like. I don't know. Is that breaking the rules? Because I'm supposed to technically be finishing these shows. But do I want to put myself through this? And I'm leaning towards I don't want to spend how many more hours? What is it, 13 more hours of my life watching a show I'm not enjoying? But yeah, we're going to finish this hair hopefully very soon. And then I'll probably have to come back and let you guys know if I decide to continue on this show after today or not. So I made the decision to not continue one spring night. I did try. I watched another episode at work. And after that, I was really like, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to finish. And especially part of this video wipeout series where I'm trying to wipe out as many shows off my list. And this one's really dragging and I'm not having a good time. I'm just not going to finish it. I feel like any other time I probably would have just forced myself. But I'm in a crunch right now at the end of the year. I'm trying to get to at least 8 shows, max 11 if I can. That's the ultimate goal, but at least a minimum of 8 shows, and I'm just not having a good time. So instead of putting myself through that, I'm just gonna not continue with the show. It is what it is. There's a reason I stopped it in the beginning, and those reasons have continued for how long I've been watching it. Just not what I'm into right now. So we're gonna not watch that. And again, it's gonna come, I'm gonna take it off my watch list. So it is a show coming off my watch list that won't be there anymore. So technically I am wiping it out. But I just wish I enjoyed it more and wish I could finish. I don't think I'll come back to it, but never say never. Maybe there will be one point in time I decide to watch it again. I don't know. But yeah, I've decided not to continue with one spring night for this video. So since I technically continued on a show I didn't finish and wiped it off my watch list, now I can choose something I want to watch. It's my rules. I don't care. That's what I'm doing. So Nobody Wants This, I'm going to be watching that next. I already started at work, and this show is about 2 very, very different people from very different worlds, and they're kind of making it work, and they're very attracted to each other, and everything about them says it won't work, but for some reason it's working. But I believe he's a rabbi. She is not Jewish at all, and she's a podcast that's very open, talking about experiences and being open to like relationships and things like that. And he and his family are more private, and again, he's a rabbi, and he doesn't really from what I've seen from episode 1 and 2, he doesn't really discuss those things publicly. very different, and it seems like the family and friends are like questioning this relationship. They're like, you guys really don't have anything in common, like what are you doing, just why? But for them, they just feel this connection, and from that connection, it seems like there's something they both want to explore, and they both know like we have nothing in common really, and this is crazy, but like this connection we have, they want to see where it goes. And I was looking this up, and it looks like it's based off a true story as well, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so I'm watching Nobody Wants This. This was something that was on my watch list previously, and the new season had just come out, and I never started the show, so I was like, why not start it? So I started the first 2 episodes. I'm having a great time. As you know, I am a romance girly. If you don't, well, here you are. I'm a romance girly, and this, why is it taking me so long to watch the show? I don't know, but I'm having such a great time. I can't wait to continue. I have some work to do, but I want to watch and continue the show as soon as I can. But yeah, so right now we're watching Nobody Wants This, and hopefully once I finish the first season, I can give you guys an update on what I'm feeling, and then we can get into season 2. Okay, so I want to give you guys an update. We are now in the month of November, if I hadn't mentioned that already. November 6th, and I have not finished Nobody Wants This. I did finish season 1, so I finished season 1 of Nobody Wants This, and I'm really liking this show. I'm so glad I decided to watch it. I know season 2 came out recently, so that's why I kind of want to pick both of them. Pick that show and watch both seasons, so I need to watch season 2 now. I am in a little dilemma because there's a lot of things coming out this month. I know Maxton Hall is coming out tomorrow, and I want to watch that. So I need to hurry up and get through this one so that I can watch that show. I love Noah. He is like the perfect guy. He is so great, and they are so great together. I'm loving watching them on screen together. So yeah, I'm in the middle of that. I need to start season 2, but I just want to update you guys on what I think of season 1. I really liked it so far, and I saw that it's getting renewed for season 3, so I'm very happy about that. So far I've enjoyed the show, and it is very funny. There are just definitely certain moments that are just like, it's kind of like ridiculous funny, like certain moments and you're like, what is going on, how did they get here, things like that. But it's a really good show. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, we'll see what season 2 brings. But then after I finish this show, I will have to pick another show that I want to finish. But yeah, just want to give you an update. And I'm not sure how much TV I'm going to get to watch this weekend, just because I'm going to Canada for a Sabrina Carpenter concert, and I'm very excited. Me and a couple friends are driving over there. So I'm excited. Gonna do that. Just like a long weekend, and then we'll be back. Hopefully I finish Nobody Wants This throughout the weekend, and I can finish Maxton Hall as well soon. Okay, I'll come back at you guys when I do. Forgot to charge my battery, so we're gonna keep rolling until it dies. But I have been a little busy this month. I recently just got back from Toronto. We went to go see Sabrina Carpenter, so that was so much fun. And I haven't been watching too much TV recently. That's my fault, but that's okay. I just really wanted to spend quality time with my friends and enjoy the time we had in Toronto. So now I am back. So we went to see Sabrina Carpenter. Such a good concert. She's a really great performer, and I prefer concerts where like the person's performing and not just always like standing there. So those are the things I like. So I think to me it's worth the money when you see them like put on like a show. So I really enjoyed it. I really liked her album, Short and Sweet. So I was so excited to be able to get tickets to see her. So that was such a good time. And I really enjoyed the city of Toronto. While we were there, we visited the building Suits was filmed at. We also visited the castle where Twitches, the Disney Channel original movie, was filmed at. And if you like film, you should definitely go check out this castle. It's called Casa Loma. There's a lot of movies that have been filmed there, and even in the castle, like in the basement area where the gift shop is, they'll show you all the movies that have been filmed there and some like clips from the movies. So it's really cool just to kind of be in the spaces where movies you have seen and enjoyed were. Some movies I didn't even realize were filmed there, where, you know, they show you some of the scenes. So that was really cool just to see that and everything. But yeah, had a great time in Toronto. Would definitely go back. I highly recommend go visiting. It's such a good, I love a city, so I had such a great time. And it did snow every day we were there, and I didn't realize it was going to snow that much, but I don't know, I still love it. I still had a good time. I bundled up. I wore like 2 pairs of pants when we went outside, 3 pairs of shirts, because I did not bring the right coat, so I needed to layer. But anyway, let's get back to this challenge. So I didn't really watch a lot. We were there 4 or 5 days, and most of the time we were just hanging out, spending time with each other. But I finally, when I got back, finally finished Nobody Wants This on Netflix. I literally just finished it, and it was so good. Guys, I really like this show. I don't know why it's taking me so long to watch this, but I enjoyed it, and it has been confirmed another season is coming, which I am very, very excited about. So yeah, finished Nobody Wants This season 2, and that is my 4th show for this video. I was hoping by this point I'd be a little bit farther, but again, I had a lot of things. I'm having some things planned. I have even more things later in this month that I have planned. So my challenge hasn't been as successful as I would like it to be, but we're still knocking things off. So let's take a look at my sheet with the shows and see what show I'll pick next, because Nobody Wants This was a show that I picked as my reward. So now we're choosing a show that I started and already finished off the Excel. The last show that we watched on here, I believe it was One Spring Night, and I decided to X that one. So I did kind of want to watch Moesha, but currently how we're close to the end of the month, I am not going to do that one this time, and hopefully I can get to it on a later date. I kind of just want to watch shows which have a little bit left in a season or something, just to try to get as many shows as I can off of this list and throughout this video. So I think I'm going to go to Who Killed Sarah. I am currently in the last season of Who Killed Sarah, and I think I started the last season, just never finished it. So that is the show that I will be watching next. Okay, I will start Who Killed Sarah, and then hopefully come back to you guys once I have finished that show. I don't remember the last thing I said. I don't remember where we left off, and I apologize because that is completely my fault. I did not watch Who Killed Sarah. I have been distracted, and I didn't watch the show. I'm so sorry. This has been a failed Watchlist Wipeout in my opinion. If you do remember, you probably do, my goal was minimum 8 shows, 4 per month. I believe I watched, at least for this video, a total of 4 shows, which is half, which is what I'm supposed to do for 1 month. And I am sorry about that. I just was really busy in November. I had a lot of things going on, and I didn't schedule and prioritize as I should have and organize as much as I should have. So that is my fault, and I just apologize, because I really had every intention of trying to watch as many shows and trying to get a lot of shows off my list and finish them, but unfortunately we did not get that. But it is what it is. This is where we're at. It's December 1st. This video's over, and that's okay. I'm just gonna try to do better next time. But yeah, I was supposed to watch You Killed Sarah. Didn't even continue a single episode, like, at all. And that's okay. But let's just take a look back at everything I actually did watch. So I finished King the Land. We did Pieces of Her. We did One Spring Night. And Nobody Wants This. So those were the actual 4 shows that were part of this video that I actually watched and finished. Another reason why I didn't finish this video is what I should have, is because of everything that was coming out in November. Maxton Hall was coming out. Love that show. I had to watch it immediately, of course. Stranger Things, the first 4 episodes. Of course, I needed to watch that ASAP. And then while all this is happening, I found a show, which I shouldn't have watched. I found a show called Would You Marry Me? And that one had weekly episodes, so that was coming out in October and November. And that ended, and I got hooked on that show. But I thought, oh, it's weekly episodes, I can watch in between that. But for Stranger Things, since the new season was coming out, I wanted to rewatch the seasons to kind of catch up and refresh my memory. And y'all, I only got to season 1. I didn't even get through all the seasons before season 5 came out. But I want to get through all the seasons. So there's a lot of things coming out that I really wanted to see. And just didn't organize everything as best as I could have. And that is why. So if you count everything... Oh, there's another show called Spy Family that I was watching, an anime. Yeah, it was good. I watched up until a certain point because I'm watching it dubbed. So I'm watching up until the dubbed part. But if you count all the shows I watched that weren't a part of this video, then I watched a total of 8 shows. But if we're just counting for this video, I only watched 4. So I'm only going to count the 4 shows because that's part of this thing. I had to watch shows that I finished. And technically, I only finished like 2 shows. The other shows were shows, those were my rewards. But it's okay. It is what it is. I got to the 4 shows. I am a little disappointed in myself that we only did that many. We're going to try to do better next time I have one of these episodes. But yeah, that's what I did for Watchlist Wipeout. Out of everything I watched, we're just focusing on the 4 shows. Out of the ones I watched, I would put, well, One Spring Night would be last, and then Pieces of Her would be third. It's between Kingdom Land and Nobody Wants This, because I really enjoyed both of those. But I kind of want to put Kingdom Land first. So yeah, okay, I'm going to do Kingdom Land, Nobody Wants This is number 2, Pieces of Her is number 3, and One Spring Night is number 4. So that's how I'm going to rank these 4 shows. Sorry guys, I thought I watched more TV. I apologize for that. I will try to do better next time. I'm just disappointed in myself because I had a goal and I really thought I would meet that goal. Even with everything I had going on in November. November was very busy for me. But now it's December and I'm focusing on Christmas and not really watching a whole lot of TV. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed what I did watch in this video. I don't know. I have a few ideas of what my next watch list episode should be, but let me know what you guys think. My goal is that at least in 2026, I do these quarterly around every time I'm about to start a new watch list, like pick a theme for each episode and try to watch shows based off that theme. So that's my goal. We'll see if that happens, but catch me next time in the next Watchlist Wipeout episode, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, week, month, and hopefully a good rest of your year. And until next time, bye.